Hello everyone, it is Harper, so welcome back to another episode of Clash of Clans. And the new Clash of Clans update for this summer is finally here. The one thing that I immediately noticed is that the game loads up really fast for me, which is a plus because usually it took me about 3 times longer than the way it actually loads up for me right now. So let's actually exit Clash and go into Clash of Clans once again. And as you guys can see, Clash is already loaded, so that's definitely a plus from my side there. Then, let's actually go over the news. I'm gonna give you guys a brief update, thoughts and opinions about everything that's being added to the game. Starting with the Dark Spell Factory. Dark Spell Factory is here with 3 new spells, and there's 4 tabs. The second tab is dedicated to the Dark Spell Factory. Hardens Dark Elixir to make spells with advanced tactics starting at tunnel level 8. Now, we're actually able to make it, but the problem is I don't have enough elixir yet, so I have to hold off, and I'm going to be making this as soon as I got 1.5 million elixir, so I'm going to have to actually get some farming ongoing, so that's pretty cool. But let's take a look at what the description says. Only the most brilliant or reckless master wizards dabble in the Dark Elixir Brewery. Their compact dark spells require keen insight to master but provide unique tactical advantages, so that's actually really cool. And on top of that, we got some new spells. We got the Poison Spell, the Earthquake Spell, and the Haste Spell. Poison Spell doing damage over time against units, pretty awesome. Mostly against clan castle troops, that's going to be really awesome. And then the Earthquake Spell doing damage over time against buildings. So that's like a clutch victory kind of thing. I would actually recommend you to take at least like 1 Earthquake spell to every single attack that you guys are going to be doing. Then the Haste Spell, fastest boost ever, and it's going to give you a huge speed boost. Like, it's absolutely huge, but the difference is it is half the capacity and it's doing no extra damage or anything like that. So that's actually really interesting. Then level 5 Dragon on tunnel level 10. That's really cool. The dragon was kind of underrated since a long time, so yeah. A second air sweep or tunnel level 9, that's really cool. And then new leagues, we got the Titan League and the Legend League, and that is the 3rd tab over here. New leagues and the Legend League tournament. So introducing the Titan League at 4,100 trophies, 4,100. That's where you get entered into the Titan League, and then the Legend League at 5,000. Now the cool thing is, nobody's actually in Legends League yet. So let's go to the top players, and as you guys can see, they're not there yet. So that's pretty interesting. And I could have sworn that Bumblebee, rank 6, was rank 2 a minute ago. I think he got attacked and lost a lot of trophies, or the other way around. So that's pretty sour to be in rank 2 and then drop down to rank 6 with a single attack. So that is how rough things are on the top rankings. These guys are very close on making it up to the Legend League, so it's going to be interesting to see who's going to be the first one to make it up there. But as you guys can see, the players with the Titan badge already have logged onto the game, and the players who are still in Champions 3, because that's a thing as well, have yet to actually get into the game. And this guy, Dustan, haven't logged on in forever. So that's really interesting. Another cool thing that I noticed is the badge at the left top corner. It doesn't say Gold 1, it actually says Gold League. Everybody in League number 1, so Gold League Division number 1, is going to be getting the original badge without anything added to it. But if you enter Gold 2, for instance, you see the 2 or the 3 and so on and so forth. The same thing with Silver and so on and so forth. So that's a cool little touch that I definitely like for sure. Gonna keep on going. We got some other improvements as well. So the training subs into spell factories has been reduced. That's cool. Let's take a look at that. So I already went on ahead and started making some things, and everything is queuable right now, which is absolutely fantastic. I got myself 1 rage spell right now, and I'm able to make 3 into Q here. So that's really awesome. So you're able to get full capacity and then make the same amount once again. Make it really easily to get everything together. And yeah, it just is really interesting. And as you guys can see, they queue after each other. And if you actually remove the healing spell, they queue on each other. So I actually definitely really like this upgrade for sure. Let's actually cancel this. The healing spell is, I think, 5 minutes shorter. And I'm not really sure about the lightning strike. I think it's the same, but the rage spell is still the same regardless. Let's go and go ahead and make this. So that's a cool little feature for sure. Then of course we got extra spell can be queued. We already talked about the resources are immune against spell damage. That's a big one. Clan tournaments are month-long and reward more gems. So instead of 30,000 right now, it's loading. I think it was 50,000. Yeah, 50,000. So that's pretty cool. It's getting divided equally against all members. So that's pretty awesome for sure. And then Barbarian, Archer, P.E.K.K.A. and Dragon training costs adjusted for some levels. Okay, that's interesting for me. How much does a Dragon cost? It's actually, I think a little bit, it's like 1,000 cheaper. Well, I suppose that's okay. I can live with that for sure. Dragons being 1,000 cheaper. Wow. Who would have thought about that, right? Several building hit points values have been increased, okay? Inferno Tower single firing mode now charges to full power slightly faster. Always a plus. And I can really tell that this update has been about attack and defense very much. With the introduction of a new unit upgrade, or I mean, yeah, the unit upgrade to Dragon level 5, and then the Legend League, and then the new spell factory, and so on and so forth, and then the second air sweeper. Very offensive, attacking related update. This one is for sure. And then interface. So as you guys already saw before, the army overview is finally here, making it really easy to just navigate through everything. So you can charge up some dragons here and there, and some minions if you really want to, and some spells. You can all do that in the same screen, and it's very. The overview is very nicely done, I gotta say. It's really nicely done. And then you can edit, and you can actually remove what you want to be getting rid of, and then it still gives you confirmation screen. But yeah, that's the way it works. Nothing really much to say about that. But yeah, that really covers everything. Pretty much the last thing I want to show you guys is, of course, the cool little icons over here at the bottom. I really like how they did this one. One thing that I noticed is that if you have 0 and then you tap on it, it actually gives you like a glow of some sorts. But yeah, that's going to be doing it for this episode of Clash of Clans. Oh, dang, I should have attacked this guy. This is going to be doing it for this episode of Clash of Clans. I hope that you guys enjoyed the update. And that being said, as always, make sure that if you guys like this video, to boom, give it a thumbs up. And this has been Reversal for Clash of Clans. I'm going to be signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next one.